Trey, first regular season loss that you've experienced here. Obviously got back to work today. How have the players responded to it?
Responded in a positive way. Adversity can either make a team or break a team, and I've been around this team long enough to know it's not going to break us. We're going to fix what we have to in practice this week and, handle business from here on out.
You had a solid performance you both gave as well. What was it that you were able to take advantage of when you looked at Pittsburgh's defense?
It really just came down to winning your one-on-one matchup. We knew this week they're going to play a lot of press man, whether you're no safety or one safety, and it just comes down to winning your one-on-one. Being on a talented team, you might only get one or two opportunities a game. So, when your number is called, it's up to you to make the play.
Because you guys are coming off a loss, are you guys looking forward to this week with more anticipation maybe than previous weeks? Ready to get back out there and maybe wash the taste out of your mouth?
Yeah, of course. That's with every game for real. Coming now, we got UConn now, another night game back in, at home. It's going to bring a lot of energy to us. And, now we just got to play. And like I said, we got to handle business from here on out. And we just know what we got to fix. It's tough, losing on the road like that when you beat yourselves. And so I just feel like now moving forward, we know we need to correct, and we're going to just handle it from here on out.
Trey, I know the common line we hear from players is that, they don't really pay attention to outside noise. But with the streak of perfection and the feeling that you have to be perfect every week and style points and win games, is there maybe a sense of, I don't know if relief is the right word, but maybe is there less pressure? Did you feel pressure every week that, we have to perform? I know you feel that anyway, but you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got what you're saying. I feel like, we take this thing 1 week at a time. And, of course, you see all over, Twitter, the news, UCS won so-and-so amount of games. And, that's good and everything, but at the end of the day, you have to take it 1 week at a time and do your job when it comes to the game. So I would say there's really no extra pressure coming into the game, whether we're playing, Pitt, Alabama, Oregon, doesn't matter who we're playing. I just know that whoever is in front of us, we just got to handle them.
Anthony, can I describe what the test was like for the D-line to match up with that Pitt offensive line?
They were a physical offensive line. They came out with great tempo, great pace. So it was definitely up to us to become physical with them, but they got the better of us.
Was it frustrating that you really weren't able to effectively get, pressure on their quarterback? I know you would get to him sometimes. He would slip out and run for a bunch of yards. Was that kind of frustrating how he was able to elude you guys?
Yes, as a defensive lineman, it definitely is frustrating. But the Pitt offensive lineman they did a great job picking up our stunts and being able to pass it off. So I give props to them.
What adjustments did you guys make as the game went along, maybe at halftime?
Certain adjustments would be, based on the back's alignment, where we line up, knowing where the slide will be. So that's the only type of adjustments we really made for the D-line, just knowing where the back would be and the slide is going to go.
What kind of approach do you take this week? You guys come off this loss. What do you guys need to do to kind of bounce back and get back on track?
Personally, I think we're all going to have a chip on our shoulder. We all still have that feeling that, obviously we lost. We're all hurt from that. So we're going to come out and, fix our fundamentals.
How would you describe the mindset of the team right now and what practice was like and what you guys are feeling?
Our mindset now is go back to our fundamentals, go back to step one, and basically start all over. Fix everything that I need to fix, and we'll be a great team if we do that.
All right, Tay, as we're asking, what's kind of your guys' mentality going into this week after coming off that difficult loss Saturday?
Our mentality is basically just staying together, keeping our defense and our offense strong together, keep everybody well-rounded, and, make sure everybody just stick together, most importantly.
Everyone's making adjustments after our loss, so maybe after reviewing the film for the DBs, what do you guys think you guys need to do better at position?
Stay in the film room more, based on routes and coverages. Just stay in the film room more and make sure we always communicate together. That's a big thing we need to going into this game. Just make sure we one accord and we communicate with each other.
Tay, kind of a bright spot, another turnover on your stat sheet there. Is that DB group kind of taking your success so far as kind of a rallying point to continue to attack?
Yes, sir. So with the turnover, we're just trying to get one every game or get +2 every game. It don't matter how many turnovers we get, but we try to emphasize that in practice, that we try to get turnovers and try to create turnovers. So going into the week, that's what we try to focus on and us staying together. Yes, sir.
Tay, this group has always been very close over the last couple of years, kind of a family atmosphere. How much does that help you guys when you go through something like this week to maybe help keep you guys close and bonded and not lose focus?
it make us just come together closer. In reality, just, taking a loss like this makes us regroup, rethink, look ourselves in the mirror, and just make sure that it won't happen again.
How does a loss affect you? Is a game like that, are you rerunning it through your mind a million times? Maybe things you could have done better. How do you deal with it, I guess?
As an offensive line, we think about extreme ownership, especially when it comes to protecting the quarterback. And we know that we didn't live up to that standard this past week, and we're going to watch the film and seek to get better.
Jordan, as I was asking Tay, you guys are a close group, obviously. How much does that help you guys, kind of be together, going through something like this week, and make sure you guys kind of get back on track?
Knowing that we didn't reach the standard, it keeps us humble. Know that, when you win every game for the past couple of years, naturally you're going to have that sense of accomplishment, that sense of we got it. But knowing that we lost, knowing that we got to get back to the drawing boards and start over fresh and try to create a new streak.
Jordan, you obviously struggled a little bit early. What was that change for you guys to start to lock in, where Dylan could get some of those big balls down the field and you can make some plays underneath?
Just letting Dylan know that we got his back. We're behind him. We messed up on that pass play, but we're going to get the next one right, and we're going to give you time back there so for you to stand back there confidently and deliver a strike to the receivers.
How difficult has it been to be on this winning streak, and you feel a little bit of pressure is off now?
We never feel any pressure. Never oh, I hope we don't lose. We never have that mindset. You can't have that mindset. Just go into every game preparing better than your opponent and prepare better than us.
Jordan, as somebody on a positive note, but as somebody who's been here for the duration of the success that came through that entire streak, kind of speak to what it feels like to have been a part of that and how you think it kind of works and kind of your final thoughts on it.
It feels really good to win a lot of games, and it's fun. So to experience that has been nothing but a true blessing for me. And we know that the work isn't done. It's still a long season this year.
Jordan, what is your message as veterans to the younger guys, maybe, to kind of go through this? For some of these guys who haven't gone through this, but what is your message maybe to them?
Honestly, just emphasizing what Coach Hypo always tells us, that it's a series of one plays. It's always that one play that could have got us over the breaking point of winning the game. Literally losing by 1 point just goes to show that we don't really know which one play during the game could have been the turning point for us. So it was a lot of different one plays that could have had us on the positive side of the game. So always trying to be 1-0 in each individual play, and that would have got us the W.